Okay, so I made it back from the bathroom. Made it back from the bathroom. And I'm not going to get caught up in all the words and everything that I'll be trying to talk about like I was in the last video. As y'all see, I'm still a work in progress. But tomorrow's a big day for me. It's a big day for me. And I don't want to spill the beans until after I finish the task. And then I'm going to come on and let you guys know what is good and what's been transpiring for the last couple of weeks. Actually, the last since I wish I could tell you when this transformation actually started taking place, because it's been happening my entire life. The waking up has been happening all my entire life, but I've had, like I said, different sleepy points, like, and roll back to sleep. But now when I'm up and I'm like, whoa, what happened? It's like going to, I hate to say this, and no offense to anyone, but it's like what I would imagine going to jail or going into a coma at 18 years old and waking up at 49, and the entire world has changed for 30 years. You don't even know what has transpired for 30 years, and in that 30 years, so you somehow had 4 children, and but you woke up and you're like, whoa, this is not even like what happened? Like, what was I doing all this time? What was I doing? And like anybody that's ever been through anything traumatic or anything that your whole world just turned upside down know exactly what I'm talking about. In my case, I had a officially this month, the month that the marriage will be officially ended, or in the process of ending, will be 30 years. 30 years. Now, granted, we have not been together for the last, well, pick your poison on how you want to say that, because I'm still a smart ass and I'm going to be real about it. So, he's been out of this house for almost 2.5 years. But when all this little confession came about, it was apparently 2 years into that other world he was living that I had no clue of. So we would say about 4 years that we have not really been living as a married couple. 2 that I didn't know of, but 2 definitely. It's been me doing what I do, and it was a lot of adjustments, financial adjustments, mental adjustments, spiritual adjustments. It was a whole and what I thought was just like a cheating problem, or an infidelity problem. It was so much more. It was so much more, and where I thought it was him to blame for stuff, it was a lot of stuff that I put ain't a lot. Everything that you are in is a result of a situation you put yourself in, whether you believe it or not. And to believe that I put myself in that situation, it took these 2.5 years to finally come to terms that no, based off of other decisions and based off of not listening to my own spirit, not listening to my own intuition, that little thump, that little something inside of me that said, that ain't right. And then you question it, and then the answer or you're like, is I looking at it a different way? Let's see that. Maybe I was thinking of it the wrong way. You just want to give the person the benefit of the doubt anyway. All the while, you don't even know that it was a whole story made up over there to collaborate the answer they gave you that looked almost believable. It's just unbelievable. It's believable. It's totally believable now. But when it all came out, it was unbelievable to me. Like, my head was like in a vice grip. Like, no way did I miss this. There's no way that this could have been going on, and no way for this long, and I didn't see this. This is no way. Like, so I ran into a person who I become good friends with, and I almost got that judgment look from them, and they were like, "There's no way you didn't know," and can tell you that, yeah, women got intuition, but really, when you really believe in a person and you really put your heart in it and you just really, and mind you, the stuff you say out your mouth, because I have a whole story to tell you guys on that, which the revelation behind that was just amazing. I opened my mind. It's just another confirmation that I need to look at myself and nothing that someone else does to me. They may not do it to me. They may be doing it for me because I designed it to happen so I can wake myself up. It's amazing. So, insane, all of that. When I went through this last, the when I went through the whole breakup of the marriage, and finding out he had a child on the way somewhere else, and all the things that were done that I did not pay attention to, and how I put in all this trust in a person and really had faith in a certain situation, how much it can really hurt when it doesn't work out the way you really invested all of your time and all of your energy in for so many years. It's very devastating, and it's a lot to absorb. It's a lot to accept. It's a lot to find a way to understand it. And I don't know about other people. It's like I really had to dig into myself and see who I was. Like I used to be into like astrology and do my little horoscopes when I was a kid every day. Not that I bed my life by it, but I would like to read them every day. And then I got to the point where in Christianity it was considered witchcraft or something like that, and I didn't want to do anything to disobey the Lord, so I stopped doing horoscopes. I wouldn't even look at anybody that said they can read my reading my palm or aura or do cards. I'd be like, man, bye. You know what I mean? And I've had several people come up to me and ask me. They be like, you have an aura over you. Can I read? And I'd be like, don't be aura over in me nothing. Like, I'm like, just was just like that. But now I'm so open to so many things, and I'm very protected too. So I'm not still that naive person who didn't look out or pay attention to her intuition or her vibrations when it tells her something. Now I'm very aware of my vibrations when it says, yeah, this ain't it. And I still have that empathic tendency where I'll be like, well, let me just see if I can help somebody. Just help them see something. But it doesn't take me long at all. It's a very clear cut sign in a matter of probably weeks, days of knowing a person to say, yeah, that's not really what I'm like. That's not the kind of connection that I was going for. I probably needed in my life to be able to discern other things, but and because I have learned to overcome the most in my mind at that time or this period, dramatic loss in a connection. The ones that are, if I just met you, thank you, Sherelle. If I just met you, a month ago, a week ago, 2 weeks, and we're just talking, I can usually tell pretty soon if it's a match or not. And I may even entertain it just for the experience, meaning you have good enough qualities for me to explore more. And I'm not trying to jinx myself or speak anything into existence, but like I said, I usually know within a little while if this vibration is going to be a long-term vibration, or if this is going to be something like a fly-by-night or a fly-by-week or a fly-by-month or a couple of months kind of thing. And the other person may not realize that is what I feel. And I try to make it very clear how I feel. I don't sugarcoat anything because I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. So I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm very real about how I'm feeling about a situation, and that I wouldn't mind enjoying their company if it's part of my healing process. I'm not going to just push it away. And each and every time I didn't push it away, God showed me another side, another thing that I hadn't seen before. That's like, wow, I can add that to the check marks of the quality of character of the person that I would like to spend my life with. Maybe not some other things, but on this part, yo, dude is on point, and that is a quality that I would definitely love to have in the repertoire of my husband. And that's that. So therefore, there's no regrets of, and I'm very careful about being very frank and very direct about what I want. That for I don't feel like I'm being deceptive in any type of way of letting the person know. Now, I feel that sometimes people feelings can get caught up because it does look like a match. Believe me, I've been there too. And maybe I'm still attracting the same types of vibrations that I was previously attached to, which would make it present itself to me in that way. And it could have a different spin to it, a different twist, but I can still recognize the pattern. So, no, my discernment is very quick. My intuition is so on point now. So, I don't really, even in quick little emails and inboxes, is almost getting to the point in no way, shape, form, or fashion have I become this YouTube guru or whatever, but I got some things in the making, and it's going to draw a lot of attention my way. Just getting my life together and being on point with my mental and my emotional has drawn attention my way. And I realized that in the attention that I've drawn, if I've entertained anyone in a sense of saying, oh, they're interesting, let me see what this is about, and don't be block-minded, I've learned some very, very beautiful, seen some very beautiful things happen, and I've created some very beautiful relationships or friendships to people where it didn't have to be a romantic thing, but I was shown a different side that I definitely going to grab that little mark out of there and add that to the repertoire of the man that I'm manifesting in my life, who I want to be part of my life, my long haul, my drive. So, yeah, I don't have no regrets. I don't have any, so many stagnant mental blocks we put on ourselves. We allow other people to impose our energy and our positivity and our way of seeing things, when it's really okay to be your own person. It's really okay to feel your way, the way you want to feel it, and do things your way. It's okay. And you will get to that point. Because for me, I'm such a stubborn person, or I'm such a fiery Sagittarius, that I will allow the person to do certain things. And I'm not saying abusive on purpose. That is not I will not allow that. But if somebody's manipulative, they can do it in a way where you don't even realize it's happening. But just say I'm not even talking in that in general on that. I'm just talking about in friendships in general. I'll get to a point where something could kind of make me uncomfortable, and I can mention it. And it could be something straight off the top that is just it's not unforgivable, but it has already broke a barrier that it could never be on a level that that other person is looking at it. Meaning, if I see someone who is very smart and bright, and he has his mind in order, and he's ambitious, and he want to get his business growing and things, hey, that's what I want too. So that's a match in me, straight up, because we can feed off each other's energies and encourage each other and help each other grow, give each other's, I'm with that. But in that other dynamics of their personalities, where they're responsible with children, or they're responsible with friends, family members, are they too pushy? Do they match your personality? Are they too damn slow? Like seriously, and all that has to come into factors. Are they good with money? Are they generous? What is your personality? What will make you happy? And according to my personality, they can have characters in one field that I'm like, all right, I'll give it a chance to talk about it and see what this is up. And as we get to explore these other characteristics in that person's life, it's not that they're a bad person, or they're not good enough, or I'm not good enough. It's not a good enough, not good enough thing. It's a match or not match thing to me. It's a vibration or not vibrate. It's a love level. What level do I need to put you on? Because I love everybody. So which category am I putting you on? This one over here, for some, like equivalent to somebody I never met over in Japan before, or right here, somebody I've met maybe in kindergarten, or right here, somebody I've known since middle school or here, somebody, what level am I gonna do? I feel that trustworthy. I could put you in, and you're in a safe spot in that love level, because putting you outside of your box is gonna cause issues. Period. Hi, baby. What you doing? What kind?
Just
yeah. So, yeah. So I went off on a tangent. I don't know, 11, 12 minutes on the first one, 15 minutes on this one, and so I got some things going on, and I meant to bring my book back here because I'm back to watching football again, because it feels like football is getting ramped up. We don't know what's going on with the coronavirus and how we're actually going to take all these precautions. And honestly, I'm trying to take my own precautions. So for real, I haven't looked at the NFL's policy of how they're going to take precautions. I really haven't. I do have a football game scheduled, as I've been planning. Me and my girl, Therese, have been planning every year since this happened. Since my divorce happened that summer, or that football season afterwards, we've gone to at least a game, a preseason game or a game every year since this happened. And this year we're planning to go to Pittsburgh, which is her team, and that's this year we're playing. We play Pittsburgh. Philly plays Pittsburgh, so we're stomping in her. I'm going into their territory, and I'm hoping I'm coming out with a win. But either way, and whatever, either way, we're still going to Pittsburgh, and we're still going on that weekend that the game is supposed to play. So it is what it is. We're going to be there. So I'm excited about that. I just don't know how the NFL season is actually going to play out to be. I don't want to get depressed. I don't want to believe in anything, and then they'll change it at the last minute, and you be like, well, y'all said, just like this whole mask, and then open up shit. Like, what are you doing? Oh, no, open up stuff, and then everybody wear a mask. Like, whatever. I'm just doing me, and I'm trying to stay safe, and I'm hoping everyone else is doing the same. I love me some football, and I would love to be a season ticket holder. I'm going to be a season ticket holder. When my bread comes in the way it's supposed to come in. But I'm not going to risk my life to watch football. I'm just not going to do that. So we'll find a way to make this work in the meantime. And in between time, what I came out here for initially was to do a poem on Jalen Reagor, because he was the number 1 draft pick. So I looked up some stuff on him, and yeah, so I thought it was cute. I'm into this whole self-expression thing right now. That is my new thing. I'm expressing myself. I'm not feeling bad about it. I'm not feeling ashamed about it. I am a child of God, and it still may be they come out of my mouth. It may be. Don't judge me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm just saying that I'm a fire. I'm a fire sign. I'm fiery. I have passion in what I believe in. I have passion in what I say, and I'm going with it. And if somebody can show me a different side, that maybe I need to look at it in a different polarity, I am even open to that. That's the wonderful thing about growing and healing, is that now you can open your mind to expand, to be able to take in other information, another side to things. I'm able to heal, and I'm able to forgive, because there's other sides of it. Even though that side of my marriage was supposed to be my side, even though that side was supposed to communicate with me about issues that may have been going on, it is what it is. And if that wasn't in my vibration, we're not on the right love level, then we have to put each other in the right love level and move on. Plain and simple. So he's in the right love level, my right love level in my life. I'm able to forgive. I'm able to have a decent conversation with him, crack a beer. One day we'll do the barbecue thing. We haven't gotten that kumbaya yet, but I'm down for it. Apparently there's still some things going on that we haven't made that happen yet, so whatever. Anyway, I ain't stressing it. I'm tripping. There are going to be barbecues going on up in this camp. Believe it. Whew, I do have this air conditioner on me, but it's doing some things. Or maybe I'm getting too personal in my business and it's causing a hot flash. And that's some real shit. Like, that's some real shit. But I promise to let some things out in my healing process so I can help heal other people. And I'm excited about it. That's my new fire. That's my new passion. That's my new purpose. That is what I'm doing. I am a healer. I'm a healer. I'm a healer of your mind, your mental traps, your mental. I'm a healer in your heart space. I'm a healer in your spirit. I'm a healer. I've learned to accept that. I embrace it. I want to heal all the hearts, minds, and spirits that I can. And the only thing I haven't gotten into alignment, as y'all can see, is this thing again. Now, I do have a number to a personal trainer, and I am going to call him. But let me just tell you, I really am trying to get all of this stuff that I'm telling you guys into business format, legal format, so that nobody can steal my shit. You know what I mean? Because I have great expectations for what's going on and how it's branched off into so many different areas in my life that I'm just so excited about everything. So in doing that, I'm trying to get everything together legally before I break out, but I'm busting at the seams to tell everybody what is happening with me and how much growth. And it makes me go back and look about my business name and what I want to represent and what I want to show. The whole Flawed to Fabulous thing. I've branched it off to a as business as kind of thing. That's going to be my special YouTube and my YouTube members and stuff like that. It's going to be part of my High Vibe tribe. Like, I got a whole little spiel going on. And I'm so excited. And the more I think about it, the more I meditate. And the more I heal parts of areas in my life. And the more I look for my happiness. The more things just appear like, oh, this would be exciting. Oh, this is like I'm a kid in a candy store. I'm like a kid in a candy store. And I'm like, oh, that would be so fantastic to, like, I have these dreams. And I know God's dreams are so magnified beyond my little imagination. And I got some big dreams. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. And that's what's going on. So what I'm going to do is proceed to take you back into my bedroom. And I'm going to find my Jalen Reagor poem, and I'm going to read it to you, and I'm going to cut this YouTube video off, which is probably going to take the next 7.5 minutes, and I'll be officially at my 30-minute norm, so to speak. I think it's my norm, and I'm not going to sweat it about it, because if it takes 30 minutes for me to say what I got to say, if you are for me, you are for me, and you're going to listen to every word, every other word, every 5 minutes. I don't know, but you know what it is. So I'm going to find my Jalen Reagor poem. I haven't practiced it. See, this is another reason why that I did not want to do it, because I'll write it and then I'll be like, oh my gosh. And so excited to share it that then I'll leave it, and then the writing part of it goes into a whole nother level, and I'll be writing on some other stuff, and then I want to share that, and then I'm thinking, oh, my hair's not done, oh, the format's not done, oh, I need to do this, and then it's time to feed the kids, and then it's time to do this, and then I gotta stop and do this. Well, maybe I should do this. Well, I shouldn't put it out there like that, because if I did, then somebody could, it's a whole it's like a whole spider web of stuff that I have in my mind. And you got to keep some stuff to yourself so that people don't be biting off you. Yeah, I said it. It's an old word, but that's what I said. And at the same time, I'm so excited. And what's for me is for me. What God has for me is for me. Ain't nothing nobody can take from me that God has for me. So they can try if they want to. But this came from my spirit, my heart. And they can't duplicate that. Nobody can duplicate what's in your spirit and what's in your heart. If it's real, then nobody can duplicate it. And that's how I feel about it. So this one, I didn't even know what to call it. I called it Jalen Jingle. And like I said, I haven't practiced it. So I may fumble again and stumble over my words. But I know I'm going to get so much better. And you're going to see the progress. And that's why I'm not even sweating the time anymore. And that's also why I'm not I say it because I want you to know that I'm conscious of my flaws. There you go. I'm very conscious of my flaws, my flaws, and you are witness to it getting better and better and better. And I'm hoping, like, in the 4 months, you'll be like, oh my God, your videos have gotten so much better, or your content has gotten so much stronger, or whatever. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. What I found that this is also therapy for me, to be able to express myself and say exactly what is on my mind, and not have any kind of regrets or feelings as if, oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh my God, what if this is going to hurt somebody's feelings? Well, I'm not trying to beat them down. And I'm not trying to make that person look like a bad person because they did this and that and the other. That's why I take it back and look at the whole picture. The whole picture is the way it was done. I can go into details about how my marriage ended, and everybody in the world be on my side like, girl, blah, 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 or whatever. Not everybody, but in my mind, because I felt like at that point that it was done in such a bad way. But now, reflecting back, I realized that it had to be done that way. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Renee Maxwell will hold on something to the last minute. Like, if you was falling over a cliff, man, I probably would have to go over there, close to being over there, going over there with you, just to save your life. That's how I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on, I'm going to hold on, I'm going to hold on. And if it's not for you and you still try to hold on, the results of that unequal yoke, that is not very good. And the more you hold on to it, the results will get worse and worse and worse. Hence, the end of a 20, 30-year relationship, with a 4-year relationship inside of that, and 2 children resulted out of that outside the marriage. So that is not something that I'm going to deal with. That's not something I'm going to accept, deal with, or entertain. And I had stopped before, when the first kid was even found out about, that I was done with that. So no, I didn't live through another kid and all that. No, when the first was revealed, when the affair was revealed, it was over. When I found out about the baby, it was a double, like, confirmation over. And then the separation and so many other things in between that so many other things in between that just, like, put the final stamp on everything. That's like, nah, I am so very good. Like, I'm so good with how I am and how things turned out that there's no way in the world that I'm going to deal with any of that. So back to the Jalen Jingle, and I got 2 minutes to say it. So I want to read through it before I say it because it's been a while. I've written too many other things since this that I really have not practiced this. So bear with me. The Jalen Jingle. I have no idea why I felt the need to write a segment on this man. I just got so hyped. I was watching film, podcast, YouTube, start feeling love flow, combine my renewed gifts, and, well, here we go. Love on the brain, love in my heart. Start watching draft pick videos. Can't wait for football to start. I'm researching Jalen Reagor. For the second time, I felt the need. And everything I saw on tape was just speed, speed, speed. I heard stats of drops being high. Some his fault, some not. That's when my bias applies. And for that, I have no reply. In fact, the fact that his dad played for us is a plus in my eyes. His bloodline leads the affection. You guys, y'all know how I like connections. Potential seems easy to see. Am I being biased again? Maybe. It's just me. Hearing a 42-inch vertical, curls, go routes, post. Can't wait to see what Dougie P will utilize the most. I want to study X slots, jet sweeps. I know. I don't know all of that stuff, you know. Dougie P's creativity and his versatility, it could get deep though. Imaginations like Alshon in the Super Bowl just gets me so hyped. a go up and get 'em guy with fight in that flight. I imagine D Jack, Sanders, Goddard, Ertz. Mix match any of those combination is sure to make some defenses hurt. On some defensive lungs, leaving their fans stung. You know that we're imposing our offensive explosion. It's exciting to see. Can't wait to talk about that D. Like, I want to do this whole damn poem over and just erase this damn video because I didn't even like the way I read it. But that's what I'm into. Like, everything I'm into, I'm finding a passion for it. So I found a passion for reading and writing and making poetry and just expressing exactly how I feel, no matter if people like it or not. So y'all know I love my Eagles. Y'all know I'm ready to go for football season. Y'all know I wish I knew what was happening and how. I cannot wait till I can get season tickets and go every week. I cannot wait to post things on a regular basis so you guys can know where I am and what's going on. Not that I'm anybody, but I want to promote self-love. Self-love brings so much wisdom and confidence and patience and understanding of things, how people think, how people act, how you need to react. Sometimes we need to just go off and tell somebody what they need to hear, and sometimes we need to sit back and observe and not say too much of anything and let the chips fall where they may, and it's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between saying something and just letting it ride. There's a thin line between rushing through something and having complete patience and knowing that it's going to work out in all perfect timing. And learning myself, I'm learning to discern when to do what and what situation for me. And it's working out for my good. It's bringing me positivity. It's bringing me creativity. It's brought me patience. It's brought me understanding. It's brought me a lot of peace. Woo! Woo! A lot of peace. And that along with the wisdom and the patience and all that, those things that you can get that you can't put your hand on, with those qualities, with those things, I can, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I can make things happen when I got those rooted in me. That's how I feel. And that's how I feel. I'm probably going to cut this video because it's not supposed to be 30 minutes. It's supposed to be like 12 minutes and then go into the 30 minute. I mean, like total 30 minutes. But I may just post it because I'm just not an editor right now. I'm working on it.